Hey guys, welcome. Today I'm going to show you a proven and an effective way that I use to protect tropical fruit trees and plants. First of all, you're going to need some materials to complete the task. Those materials are a good solid mound of dirt and or mulch to protect the base of the tree with. You're going to need what they call landscape timbers. These are only a couple dollars in your gardening centers and your big box stores. You're going to need a pair of post hole diggers. You're going to need a canvas drop cloth, or a tarp will work just fine. You'll need a drill, some screws that are at least a couple inches long. You need a hanging work lamp, and also I use those reptile heater bulbs you use for your pet reptiles in the terrariums. You also need some fence panels. They could be 1/4 inch, 3/4 inch. You need a staple gun and some staples for your staple gun. And lastly, you need a hard material to cap the top of the tree with. The posts like you see I already have set up here. It could be plywood, doesn't matter what thickness. One year I even used drywall. Something that's just a solid material to protect frost from settling in on our fruits and trees. And I'll explain what we're gonna do. I'm gonna go ahead and explain the process real quick. Let's say the freezing temperatures are coming tomorrow, or we're in danger of frost in your area, depending on where you are. First thing you're gonna need to do is water your trees and plants heavily. That puts more water into the trunks and the leaves. They won't dehydrate as quickly as long as you heavily water prior to 24 hours or 12 hours prior to the freeze occurring. Next thing I'm gonna do is mound up mulch or dirt up around the grafted area. If it's a grafted plant or a tree, you wanna mound up dirt and mulch heavily as a form of insulation to protect your tree. And if it's grafted, you wanna insulate it and mound up the dirt and the mulch above the grafting point. You can see here it was grafted. Here's the scar. So you're going to push this in and mound this up like so, about to right here, or as high as you can get it. And as soon as the frost or freezing temperatures have dissipated, you want to remove that dirt and that mulch away. You never want mulch and dirt touching the trunk of your tree, because that could transmit diseases and fungus more quickly and insect damage. So we're gonna move that back. Okay, now we need to set our posts. So we're gonna take your post hole diggers. You're gonna dig a hole approximately 2 feet deep, no less than that for stability. Once you've dug your holes, you wanna set your post in those holes and pack the dirt in around it tightly. The bigger the tree or plant, the more posts you're gonna need. So for 15, 25, 45 gallon trees or plants, I use at least 4 or 5 posts set along the perimeter, extending all the way out the edge of the drip line of the tree, or to where the branches extend to. After you set your posts, you're going to attach a few of these fence panels I told you about. I'm going to attach them here and here like this. Once your tree grows and expands in width, you can add more fence posts and turn your fence panels like this so they reach, so you never have to cut these to size. I'm gonna put a few of these around just like this on the other side as well. Once that's complete, I'm gonna take my hanging work lamp with a heater bulb and attach it to the fence panels, pointing at the base of the tree, because hot air rises. So I'm gonna fasten it there. Then I'm gonna wrap my structure tightly with the canvas drop cloth, or you can use a tarp. And then the last thing, you're going to cap your structure with a hard material such as plywood or drywall, anything that works that's solid, to keep frost or freezing temperatures from settling in, coming through the top to damage your plant that way.